Good morning. I am Jagadambal, Assistant Professor, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. I am going to present about my article. The title is Why is it difficult to raise seed funding? In this article, we will have a closer look at some of the reasons which make obtaining seed funding difficult. First one is high failure rates. Entrepreneurs who obtain seed funding have a very high failure rate. This is because of the reason that a lot of projects which obtain seed funding are inspirational in nature. This means that the success of these projects is predicated on a technology that may not even exist. Even if the technology does exist, the lot of times entrepreneurs are not able to encourage more people to adopt it. Startups in general have a high failure rate. About 90% of all startups fall within the first year. Hence, when investors are providing seed funding, they know that the odds are staked against them. As a result, they are very picky about these investments, and this makes it difficult for entrepreneurs to obtain seed funding. Lack of organized funding. When it comes to funding late stage startups, there is a well developed ecosystem. There are many venture capitalists who specialize in a certain product or industry. However, very few venture capital and private equity firms though an interest in making seed funding investment. This lack of organized funding leaves entrepreneurs at the behest of their own friends and relatives or the unorganized market. These investors often very difficult to convenience. Even if they are convenienced, they generally ask for a disproportionately high stake with disincentives investors from seeking funding from them. Competing established companies. The reason why many established players do not want to invest their money in seed funding is that they already have the option of investing in many companies, because he is investing in the some other companies which have gone past this stage. Venture capital and private equity firm have several options to choose from, which are less risky and more likely to provide returns. Transport management planning would have ensured that the transporter provides decisions, capacity and containers as planned with the disruption. Sufficient arrangement for looking equipment and teams would have to be planned. The inventory loading plan should cover the details of how many inventors would be loaded to sequence and the documentation process. The documentations or loading information would have to be passed on to the receiving warehouse electronically before the equipment reaches to the that reaching teams can prepare the system and teams in advance with the information on what to expect in each container. In IT plays an important and critical role. Detailed planning would entail setting up a new location and transfer of inventory in the system, transferring the existing inventory databases, the new services provider. Aspects of local changes, layout changes or process changes would have to be wished out to detail with the trials undertaken to ensure the influencing the data transfer in the synchronization with the WMS at the services location. In a migration science, the inventory discrepancies arising from the transfer and ensuring the 100 practices matching of physical inventory to the new system uploaded at the new warehouse location with the system at the companies and is the more critical to ensure the entire operation. These are all the difficult to raise seed funding. Thank you.